everyone, Emily here. Today's sequence is for anyone who's feeling a little bit stuck through the neck, shoulders, and the upper back, especially if you've been working from home, working over your laptop. This sequence is dedicated to you. You can stay exactly as you are at your desk, or you might like to jump down on your mat, get nice and cozy. Let's get started. So let's get started sitting nice and comfortably. You might be sitting at your desk, otherwise cross-legged like me. If that's not feeling good for you, you can always sit with your legs directly out in front of you, or you can even sit back on your heels, as long as you feel like your sit bones are even and you can sit up nice and tall. So taking a moment to get comfy, opening up through the shoulders, sitting up tall, switching on the muscles in your belly, and starting to breathe deep. Thinking like you are a puppet with a string connected to the crown of your head, drawing that string toward the ceiling. Starting to lengthen the breath, turning the palms up toward the ceiling here, either resting them on your thighs or your knees. Breathing in and out through the nose if that feels good. Starting to bring your breath down into your belly. Then grabbing a hold of your thighs, grabbing a hold of your knees, feeling like you've got a point in the center of your heart and drawing circles with that point. So feeling like you're getting a little bit of movement through the spine. You can bring this movement more into the chest or more into the neck, more into the hips, whatever feels good. Just rolling around in circles. Take your circles in both directions. And then coming back through center, let's begin to draw some circles with the shoulders. So taking the points of the shoulders down, forward, up and back, and repeating. Take your circles in the other direction as well. And so we're going to have a little play today with using our gaze or our drishti as part of our practice. So when we look up, we automatically kind of activate the muscles on the back of the body. So as I pick up my left hand, reach across the body, then pick up right hand, reach across the body, I'm going to take my gaze with my hand. Continuing to reach across the body, rotating through the abdomen here like you're trying to reach for something directly beside you, taking your gaze with you as you go. I like to use an exhale as I reach and inhale as I come through center. This time we're going to take our arm, take our gaze upwards, so like you're reaching for something beside you, but also above you. Start with this movement being small and then make it bigger and more exaggerated as you go. Really reaching up and over the body. And coming back through center. Taking your gaze with your hands, let's bring the hands up into a Y shape and then back down by the sides. Inhale as you reach them up and overhead, like the Y from YMCA, and then back down by the hips. Big inhale, take your gaze with your hands. Exhale, lower them down. Awesome work. One more. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Keeping that movement going, but a little different this time. This time, sweep the hands up overhead like you're grabbing onto something and then pull it down like you're trying to get your bent elbows to touch behind your back. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to pull it down. Inhaling it up. Exhale, pull it down. Bring your elbows in nice and close beside the body. Let's do one more. Beautiful work. I'm feeling more open already. All right. I'm going to take my left hand, thumb pointing up to the ceiling, right hand, thumb pointing down to the floor. Then I'm going to grab my 4 fingers and link them together. With the elbows pulled out to the side, I'm going to try to pull my elbows away from each other. Pulling as hard as I can, gripping with the fingers, sitting up nice and tall here, making sure your breath is still nice and long, nice and deep. Pulling, pulling, pulling. A little movement with the neck can be nice here. And then releasing, a little wiggle through the shoulders. Let's do the other side. I'm going to take my right hand, thumb pointing up to the ceiling, left hand, thumb pointing down, link the fingers. Bring the elbows in line with the shoulders and pull them out to the side, out away from each other. We are activating all the muscles in the back of our shoulders here, in the back of our thoracic or the upper back. Keeping them active and strong helps us sit up nice and tall. Beautiful work. Releasing your hands, a little wiggle through the shoulders here. And then like you've got a paintbrush on your chin, we're going to bring the chin to the chest and then start drawing the biggest circle you can with your chin here. So remembering to always move mindfully through your yoga practice, especially when it comes to our neck. Take your circles in the other direction as well. So you might start nice and small and make them bigger. Any clicks or noises, crunches are totally okay as long as they're not painful. We're never pushing ourselves through pain. A little bit of self-stretching here. We're going to take the left hand over to the right collarbone, place the fingers just below that collarbone there and press down. Then we're going to rock the head over to that left side, keeping that right shoulder nice and soft. And then you can have a play here with turning the chin kind of down towards the shoulder or turning the chin up towards the ceiling. Working into some muscles in the front of the neck here. Keeping that hand kind of pressing down, holding down that space in the collarbone. Then we can let it go, come back through center. Let's do the other side. Right fingertips come just below the collarbone, press down, and then we rock the head over to the right side. Spending a few breaths before turning the chin kind of down towards that right shoulder. Always working within our limits, working with what feels good. Turning the chin slightly up towards the ceiling. And releasing the hand, bringing the head back through center. A few wiggles through the shoulders here. I'm going to take my right hand across the body, grab to the outer knee or the outer thigh, sweeping the left hand around behind you. So we're coming into a nice twist here. Again, we're taking the gaze with that back hand or as far back as feels good on your neck. And then let's bring it forward. Same thing other side, left hand reaches across to the knee or the thigh. And then we swoop that opposite hand, taking the gaze with it. Some nice deep breaths here in your twist before bringing it back through center. And that is our sequence for today. I hope you're feeling nice and strong and amazing, sitting up nice and tall. Thank you so much. Take care.